Gateway to a Dream is a piece I composed a couple days ago. It's in a rondo form, which means that you have a section of music that repeats. So we begin with a section of music, we'll call it the A, and then we go somewhere else, and then that original section comes back, and you go somewhere else, and then that original section comes back again. So in this particular case, the opening little section comes back 2 other times after its initial play. Let's do that repeated section. So it starts off open. So counting is going to go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Measure 2 half bar, very slowly. And then counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're going to do a C chord, except we'll put the pinky down on the 3rd fret, 1st string, and it's going to go. So with the rhythm, that's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And sometimes I'll slide into that note. So I might go. It depends on how I feel. So that first line of music very slowly is going to go. Measure 4, B7 chord. And then we're going to go up to the 3rd fret. So with the rhythm, that's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the beginning, repeat all of that again. And then when you get to measure 3, instead of going to measure 4, you're going to take that second repeat, which is also a B7 chord, except the thumb's going to hit the 4th string. So the rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And that is the A section. So that's the section that's going to come back a couple other times in the piece. So the next section begins at measure 6, and it slowly goes. Now if I count the rhythm, it's going to go like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Measure 7. The rhythm is going to stay the same. All right, measure 8. What I do is I go up to that 7th fret on the 3rd string, and you're going to slide 2 frets higher, like that. And then you're going to do the open 2nd and 1st strings. And then you're going to go down to the 5th fret. So the rhythm for all of those measures is the same. So I'll start at measure 7, play that line, and count the rhythm. So it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, that repeats. You're going to go back to measure 6. You'll do 6 and 7, and then you'll take the second repeat, which is here listed as measure 10. So similar to what we had before, you're going to slide up, and then 12th fret, 11th fret, back to the 12th. All right, then that A section comes back again. And each time I try and play it a little differently. The first time through, I'll keep it more neutral, maybe play in this region with my right hand. And then the second time I might play more dulce, so closer to the fingerboard. And so on. So that whole A section repeats again. And then if you take a look at measure 17, we go to a new section. So it starts off all open. And then we have this. This is an E minor chord. Here's the full E minor. We're just using this much. So then it's. Then we have this. This is actually an A minor chord. So it has that D minor shape, except when it's up here, it's A minor. And then I take my pinky and put it at the 12th fret. So those two measures slowly. All right, and then measure 19. You're going to do that C chord with the pinky down on that 3rd fret 1st string. Then you take it off. B7. Thumb hits the 4th string. And then you go back to measure 17. And so on. And then after you finish measure 19, you're going to take it to that 2nd ending, which is B7 again. Thumb hits the 4th string. And then the pinky goes up to that G, 3rd fret 2nd string. So again, it's... and then repeats. And usually this last time I'll play it more upon a cello, and I do tend to play this one louder than the previous times. And so on. So that all repeats, and then we get to the ending. So if you take a look at measure 27, it's going to go. And then 28. So the rhythm for those two, if we take a look at measure 27, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and